What's going on, everybody? You're tuned in to CouchCast, the official fantasy couch podcast, and it's better live. We're doing the live show right now on YouTube. Of course, this show is going to be on iTunes, on Stitcher, on Google Play, on Spotify, but it's more fun live. So make sure you're subscribed to both our YouTube channels, especially this one. It's called Fantasy Couch Podcast on YouTube, so check it out. We have a very special podcast this week. You guys are going to have a lot of fun. I hope. We're trying something different. Either way, I'm your host, Hussein the Brain, and this is your co-host, Mike Mattal.
How's it going, Brain? How was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was good. We're supposed to, I was promised to smoke turkey. And I was looking forward to this for several weeks, and it was just a normal turkey, which tasted amazing.
Ugh.
Tasted amazing, by the way. But yeah, I feel you, like, because I love smoked. That's my thing. So what I've decided was to cut out all humans and to stop depending on all humans. And so on next time we have the couch party draft, we're upgrading the backdrop. No more green screen. I'm gonna get a professional red carpet backdrop. ×2, make it huge. Yeah. Just go all out. I think I'm gonna buy a smoker. I've been looking at them. Smokers go anywhere from $70 to $130. Get a good one. Who cares? Even though I might use it twice a year, I don't care. And put the turducken in there. That's got to be good.
Oh, it has to be.
It's good. Turducken every year tastes good, but I feel like it could be better. Like smoked could really take it like several levels above what that turducken was.
That would be amazing. I definitely would love to try that. Please make this happen.
I will definitely make it happen. What's going on, everybody? I see people in the live chat. We will be doing a Q&A shortly. We have a couple things to talk about. We have some special planned. We're going to talk a little bit about Thursday Night Football. Let's talk about that now. And then me and Mike are going to do a little challenge, a little interaction from you guys. It's going to be fun. I want to do something different on this podcast because even though it's getting really important, it's getting crunch time. Some people are out of the fantasy football. They stop logging in. Some people are more into it now because they have to win or they're getting ready for playoffs. They're pumped. But I want to change it up. It's time. It's been 13 weeks in a row doing the same thing. Well, we always change stuff up, but I wanted to change it up again. Like let's try something a little different this podcast. So we're going to do that. And then after that, we will be doing a Q&A and then doing some locks of the week for those of you that like high stakes NFL. Before we get into all that, I want to thank the sponsors, PFF. So guys, check out Pro Football Focus. Go get Elite. Go get Edge. Check out the PFF grades. They look at every play of every player. Check out the wide receiver cornerback matchup chart. That's what I use. Get to see which cornerbacks are defending which wide receivers. Gives you that slight edge every time you play fantasy football. I use it every single week. I absolutely love PFF. I would never recommend anything to you guys that I don't like, that I wouldn't use, and that I think is not efficient. I'm very blunt. I'm a straight shooter. That's how I am. That's how I always will be. Guys, sign up today at profootballfocus.com and prepare to win. So, quick overview of the Thursday Night Football game. I was pretty shocked. I saw this game could be close, but the Cowboys straight up dominating, that was a shocker.
Very shocking. I had a teaser bet I put in. Saints, this was crazy. So the real line was -7. I got a teaser. I did pick'em Saints, so I thought that was good. And then I also did overs 44.5. So obviously missed on both. So very surprising result. As obviously the Saints have been dominating this season. They're 10-1. They only lost their first game to the Bucks. And they just looked, they couldn't get anything going against the defense of the Cowboys, which looked very physical, was putting pressure on Breeze the whole game, taking away Michael Thomas. It was very surprising.
Yep.
But it looks like the Cowboys are trending upward for sure. They look like contenders.
Yeah, when people, and it was like the last podcast we did, people like you were on here. The D line of the Cowboys is underrated, and I like to think the Cowboys defense is good. And I was like, they got good D line. And I was like,
Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith.
They got good
really
linebackers, and they got
Jalen
got
Smith.
good corners. So they kind of have a good overall defense. They don't really have any holes compared to any defense. Being realistically, sure, not all their cornerbacks are good, but their D line is very good.
There's no like star. It's just like they're just a great like combined unit.
Yeah.
They play a great scheme and they take away the deep threat. So it's
And Sean Lee's not even in, which doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing if he was. Oh, they'd be really.
Kyle Vanderbosch is doing pretty good. What's up, John Bird in the building? Rather be fishing in the building. Beast, of course, is in here.
What up? Hi,
Ron,
Beast.
what's going on? OG. Who else we got? Did I say Jason already? I want that cat. Says Cowboys defense dominated. The offense was awful. R.I.P. Breeze. Nah. It's a away game for Breeze. Don't worry, guys. He'll be back in a home game. That's what it was. It was an away game.
Yeah.
People sometimes go
back to that. Breeze didn't look good, man. Like this was definitely his worst game of the season by far. They were just putting a lot of pressure on him and a lot of uncharacteristic throws he was making out there.
Yeah, it was horrible. So what we're gonna do something special, guys. And I'm going to need a little bit of participation from you guys. We're just going to ask who do you think is going to win. So I'm switching screens right now. Mike can't see it. It's going to be awesome. So I'm switching screens right now. And go ahead and accept the invitation. Me and Mike going head-to-head. Doing a live snake draft head-to-head just for week 13. That's right. Actually, this is just Sunday, not even the Monday games.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's how DFS is. It's like there's like all these slates.
Oh. Okay. Should I press the ready?
Yeah, press the ready. We're all good to go over here.
Boy, I'm nervous. My palms are sweating.
Yeah, right. What do you want to?
Give me anxiety.
What do you want to? All right, we'll see.
What? We should analyze every pick.
After you make a pick, you can talk about it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Gurley man. There's no other Gurley going against the Lions. Great upside, great floor. Coming off a bye, he's rested. Let's go.
Okay, that's pretty good. I guess I will go with a running back as well.
No, Rio says Mike sounds live via satellite overseas.
What? I just got a new mic. That's not good.
What does it sound? Who is that? Rios usually tune in. Does Mike sound worse or better than before? Because he just got a new mic.
I just upgraded a mic. How is this possible?
Yeah. I don't know. To me, it doesn't sound like the best, but it sounds way clearer to me.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what makes it good.
It sounds very clear, way more clear.
Oh, the other one would have distortions. It was obviously not good.
We're just trying to see if it's better. We don't care about lag. We're trying to see if it's better.
Yeah. The quality. It's all about quality. We're upgrading for you guys because we care. And why you have the best audio that money can buy on CouchCast podcast. So why'd you pick Thielen right there?
Best wide receiver this week.
Okay. Good logic. I like it. I like it a lot. That's wide receiver, he says. Oh, you look like you're thinking hard. Oh, you went Hunt. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do a stack. Stack it up. Tyreek Hill.
All I was asking you guys is if he sounds better or worse. That's all I was asking. And enough of this analysis, guys. They're analyzing everything. There's it's lag. It's an international phone call. I'm just asking you guys if he sounds better than previous podcasts. He just started using this new mic today. Just literally brand new mic today. So let me know, yes, he sounds better, or no, he sounds worse. That's all I want out of you guys. Don't you understand?
Not that hard. Come on.
Don't you understand? Ron says you sound worse. Go back to the old mic. Go back to the cheap mic.
My. Well, let's see what's this
Rio says same or worse.
Dang, really? That's crazy. I don't know.
How did Breeze cost you the
Well,
season? Isn't there still more game to play? I don't know.
it's your pick. 5 seconds. Okay. Ooh, you got Adams. Oh, I should have got
He's
Adams.
okay. He's not. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. All right. Here we go. The true test.
Is the plastic still on the mic, Mike? That's what Ron asked.
Really, Ron? If you guys saw, can I show them the mic? Like, it's actually a really good
No,
mic.
don't show anyone. That doesn't. What is that gonna do?
I don't know, just to prove like this is a high quality. It's expensive. Okay, let's see here. Ooh boy. Oh, you have to play 2 QBs?
Yeah, this one's different. I tried it.
Oh, he threw me off with that.
Well, what's the difference? Just pick a quarterback. It's
Okay,
only me and you.
I'm
It's not like, oh crap, by my next pick there won't be any quarterbacks. There's plenty. That's a total of 4 quarterbacks drafted. You'll be able to find one.
See, I think the mic should be pointed like the top.
I already went over this. I've researched the mic. It shouldn't. But it doesn't. It doesn't. Go ahead and change it and ask. You really think they're gonna be like, oh man, now it sounds. Gosh, it sounds like $1 million. You sound like Puff Daddy.
Okay, guys. Now, how do I sound?
No.
Better or worse? Worse? All right. Give up. We'll figure it out. It's probably not on the right like settings or something. Can't believe that janky no ball mic. It sounds better. Okay. Ooh, I like this. And then I'm gonna go with this. Oh, this is a great pick. Kelsey triple stack. Maul it on the Chiefs, apparently.
How about if you're just using your computer microphone? Do you even know? And not this mic?
That's possible.
We should have tested it.
Yeah, it's probably. Well, let me change the. So, like, let me look at system preferences real quick.
Oh, the Eagles play Monday night? Oh, crap.
So the output should be. Oh, okay. Output should be the Yeti,
no,
right?
That's no. Input. Input needs to be Yeti. Output doesn't matter.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? This dude changed it back. This dude's tripping.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're tripping. Output is the speakers.
Okay, so input.
Oh, I almost heard it. Oh no, he's gonna auto pick. Ah, crap. No, we gotta redo this. All right, we might do one with these guys. It's all like, oh my god, it sounds so much better, but there's this huge static, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh wait, I can fix it. It wasn't even on.
Oh, it sounds so dope now. Oh my god. That's why when I heard it, I was like, dude, I don't know about this.
Okay, is that better?
Dude, there is a huge static.
Right now?
Yeah, there's a huge static. But oh my god, it sounds so good. You guys hear that static, right? The static is real though, says Steve. Oh, it's so bad. Dude, just go back to what you did in the beginning. What's the difference now? It's too late. And I already. Oh, stop! The static's too loud. What's your problem? Sounds like my car radio, says Ninja. Gosh, we try to do a more professional freaking. Oh my god. Try to do a more professional podcast and it sounds worse. Hello? I can't even hear you now. No, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Because we can't hear you. Is that mic from 2000? No, it's a brand new mic. It's a great podcasting mic. Telling you guys, like you guys heard it. It sounded great, except he had he's not tech savvy. He doesn't know how to do it.
Okay, right here, right here.
The static is killing, dude.
I don't know what.
I don't know what, dude.
Well, can you hear me now?
Can you switch back to the computer? The static is atrocious. You have to kill this microphone. Yeah, everyone hates it. Thank God. Yeah. That static was unreal, dude.
Maybe it's the setting that you wanted me to put it on.
Well, just change the setting. Why do you have to blame me?
Okay,
this is not my fault. I drafted the worst team.
Okay.
My team's... Whoa, wait a second. That sounds great. Say something.
Okay. Hold on.
Ah, static now.
Okay. See, that's the US. I changed it to the mic. So
yeah.
This is the regular mic, the internal mic, not the Yeti.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Still, there's no static at least.
Okay, so we'll just figure it out later.
This sounds great to me. I don't know.
Well, this is the regular computer mic.
Wait, all right. This went down really not as planned. So.
Oh.
It's all good. Yeah, you just stick to this. So we're gonna do like a voting thing. All right. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to join a draft right now? You guys want to do a draft on drafters? Let's just do one with these guys. This is embarrassing. My team is Gurley, Thielen, Hunt, Adams, Cam Newton, Julio, Barkley, Kittle, Aaron Rodgers, Hopkins, Aaron Jones, Stephon Diggs, and then Mike's team is C-Mac, Mahomes, Tyreek, Sanders, Connor, Lindsey, Goff, Kelsey, Antonio Brown, Keenan Allen, Odell Beckham, and Juju. I think it's pretty even, actually.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, yeah, let's do one. Let's do one all together. Somebody wanted to do one. Now everyone's saying yes. One person said no, they don't want to do it. I don't know. They said no, I don't know. Okay, guys, so if you want to do it, go ahead and go to drafters.com. I'm typing it right there. And we do have a special promo code, Couch. This isn't even a sponsored video or anything. Like, I just figured I wanted to try something different. Oh, Jason. So there's hella people that are down now. So this is good.
You were right. It is supposed to be on that butt setting, like the heart.
Yeah, no, the setting won't cause static, bro. That's not that. It's probably it's probably because you're switching it in the middle of a podcast. That's probably what it is. Don't worry about it, because we already did all this without the mic. You know what I mean? So let's just keep going without the mic.
Okay.
So if people are gonna tune out because of the mic, they would be gone by now. Let's go on to a real fantasy football podcast. What's Matthew Berry's podcast called? Fantasy Focus. Yeah, I knew I should have stuck to that one.
I like Field Yates much better than Mike. His audio is crystal clear.
Royce Freeman? No, he's not really worth picking up. How bad is your team?
Royce Freeman? Who's trying to
pick up Eckler? Freeman? Pick up Gus Edwards? Pick up the Adams from the Eagles?
What about Yeldon?
Or Hyde? Yeah.
I like Yeldon. Yeldon's more of a catch.
Hyde's the one to start.
You think?
Yeah. Somebody says I'm better than Matthew Berry. Brain over Matthew Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a vote. Who's better? The Godfather who started it all and we owe our careers to, or me? I think it's definitely me.
Yeah, well,
definitely got to be me, huh?
Definitely.
I'm younger. I'm more
younger.
Hit,
way better
beard.
Yeah. You have like the hipster look that is in right now. He's balding, middle aged.
He's done. I do have the greatest respect for Matthew Berry, even though let's just call it as it is. He may not be the dopest right now, the hottest, but he's still decent, and I have respect to him because he started. That's the thing that sucks about some of these young experts that come up. They have no respect for any of these guys. Like, dude, why'd you choose this job? This job exists because of Matthew Berry.
Yeah,
he created this space. And then, like, people join this, and they don't give me... They're like, oh, I'm going to be a fantasy football YouTuber and do draft videos. Like, dude, where'd you get that idea from? From me. And I owe my career choice to guys like Matthew Berry and the OGs. Yeah, I'm the future. That's right. But he is the OG. He's the George Washington. Founding fathers.
That's true. Respect. Put some respect on Matthew Berry's name, everybody. He showed us the way.
Oh.
I wish the league was still around.
Well, that, all the good things have to die. You know how it is. Jason named some pretty dope people. He said, just as Jason, it's either Joe Rogan, Church of What's Happening Now. I actually don't know what that is.
Ooh, I need to write that.
Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr.
I like Tiger Belly. I don't know why.
You like, dude, what's his name? You like
Bobby Lee.
He's a funny dude.
It's like funny.
He's a fun. I watch a lot of Bobby Lee when he appears on guest appearances on everyone else's stuff. I watched all those.
Bill Simmons too. His podcast is very.
But then he said Bill Burr or CouchCast. He's like and then CouchCast.
Wow, we're in that category.
Hey, to each his own. Once Mike gets his mic to work, I think we'll be up there with Tiger Belly and Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's really dope though, as far as his doing his thing.
Yeah, I think the best podcast of all time was honestly the Elon Musk Joe Rogan. It was so epic, so
crazy.
Levels.
Yeah,
it was just like it shifted the market by a podcast.
Yeah,
that's never happened. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, so people are talking about JRE. Yeah, Joe Rogan Experience. Yeah.
I like how he also puts his clips on YouTube too. So like, if you can't, you can watch it as well. So it's good.
All right, guys. So let's head on over to drafters.com. If you haven't signed up, sign up with promo code Couch, and then head on over to Lobby. Couch gives you a bonus $10 when you sign up, so it's free. And let's head on over to Lobby NFL. What can we think we can fill a 6-teamer? I think we can fill a 6-teamer. You got $10 in your account, Mike? Do you know? Scroll over your username.
Yes, I do. I do. Thank you.
So
about to spend it this week on drafters.
There is. We can't create one, so.
So there's no static right now.
There's no static. It sounds really good to me.
Really fascinating.
Yeah, I think you're on the computer, Mike. Though, yeah.
No, yeah.
Oh, dude, when you switch mics, I was like, "Oh crap! It sounds so good," but it's had so much static. It was insane. You probably just gotta like restart your computer, or Yeah. I mean, I'm not. That's what sucks. We should have really tested it out.
I'm excited though. At least there's like potential.
Oh yeah, it's a really good mic, dude. So unfortunately, I can't find any except this one. $5. Well, that's too bad, John. I don't know what to tell you. You shouldn't have skipped where it said to add a promo code.
Just use another email.
Oh, good.
Just be smart.
Break the rules. Yeah, just sign up again. Yeah. No, people don't. The part where you enter the promo code isn't like super obvious. It's kind of hidden. I mean, not super hidden either, but John was just trying to get antsy.
He's like so ready.
Well, Danny's already in that 6-person one. I think we should do that one. All right, let's just go. $5. Okay. No. Click on Lobby, click on NFL, and then go to the $5.50 NFL Sunday, the 6-person league. It says 1 out of 6, or it could say 2 out of 6.
Join. Oh, got it. I got it. Okay. Cool. I'm in. Am I in?
You should be. I don't know how to see
Are
the people.
you? Wait a
It says
minute.
4 out of 6. I'm pretty sure you're in it, dude.
Okay.
There's not a lot to pick. There's not a lot of drafts up, so it's this one right here, guys. In
Yeah, we're in. Ooh,
oh, it's already doing. Damn, this filled up quick.
Oh wow.
I didn't think that many
Wow.
people
The
were
power
tuning
of
in.
People. That's amazing. This is like the time someone hacked us, and then
What are you talking
it
about?
happened so fast on the.
Why is it like
on
the time
uh,
somebody hacked us? Because it happened quick.
Because like we didn't think anyone was watching, and then someone's like watching enough to hack.
Oh
the
no,
whole
I know people
Twitch.
are watching. I just didn't. I
Oh.
knew that that was in the back of my mind, but it still surprised me
Yeah.
because I didn't think anybody would hack that fast.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
Somebody
speed.
was like,
It's
"All right,
whoa.
forget about this show. It's time to hack, guys. It's time. So we'll see who the real hacker is."
Yeah, you
There's
challenged
people.
them. So
I learned about.
tell people to put the let's draft. You
Click
should
the.
start it.
Well, yeah, I always do that.
There's 2 out of 6.
90% of the time they don't listen to me. But no, I'm gonna tell a little story. So
there we go.
I figured
Go
out
ahead.
a new hack people can do. This is a crazy one
Okay.
because it got exposed, but the damage was minimal. So somebody could. So I'm in the live chat, looking at the live chat. Somebody could copy someone's profile pic and username, and then go in there and say a bunch of other stuff and say stuff maybe you don't want, like okay, you can go ahead and drop Adam Thielen off my team. You see what I mean? So it's a weird one, but it's one that I've never even come across because like how much of a weirdo do you have to be to come up with these weird tactics that don't
true.
even like that may not even anything, nothing might happen from it. Or somebody could send in like, okay, somebody donated $10 and it's like the email is from Danny. And then somebody could say that, yeah, it's me, Danny. And then I'd be like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
start,
yeah.
you know, like, and I might, it's stupid though. It's so silly and stupid, but guys, how popular am I? Like, are you guys really like dying to hack me? It was like 150 people tuned into the live stream. People are like, I have to hack. Like, it's not even that popular. I don't know. People think it's tight. Whatever. How can I complain, I guess? That means it's a dope show.
Yeah, if you were gonna hack,
People are coming up with really genius ways of hacking.
yeah.
Like, or getting maybe I can get one spot ahead on hack my lineup. Like that means you got a dope show.
That's the world we live in now. People are very
Dude, this is
capable of
weird.
doing
I didn't
these
think
types
we
of
would turn
things.
this into like a let's draft, but it filled up so quick we might have to do another one.
Ooh.
It filled up super quick.
So we should be okay. So we should be like saying. What's
Oh, they can
happening.
see
So
it.
you
They
got
can
Gurley.
see it too.
Oh, but people on the podcast.
Oh yes,
though,
people
can't
in the
see it.
yes, we have to
Dang.
think of them. Okay, so
Yeah.
I had the
Well,
first pick, Mike had the second, then goes Jonathan, Danny, Chalupa. Oh, Chalupa Batman, league reference. I like that. Then Jason with the last pick. 6 team draft for week 13 only actually only Sunday. So I went with Gurley number 1, then Mike, of course, at number 2 went with C-Mac, number 3 Hunt, number 4 Mahomes, number 5 Killer Cam, number 6 Saquon, and Jason picked Tyreek Hill at number 7.
Okay, we're going heavy on the Chiefs in the battle.
All
in
the Chiefs are
Oakland.
gone already.
That's crazy. Yeah, so remember that because I don't think we didn't name off any picks.
No,
on
I did at the end. At
Did
the
we?
end, I
Oh, you
went.
did?
It
Okay,
was.
okay. Oh yeah,
It was
yeah.
it was a depressing disaster. That's why we're like, let's do
know.
another one, and then people wanted to do it. I was surprised. Everyone
Yeah.
was like, I'll do it. And then Jason said
happens.
no, but then he was answering
joined.
some other question. So and then he was like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Oh, so he wasn't even
Yeah,
like
everybody was like, I want to draft now.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to if you're like interested enough to tune into the podcast, like the live stream. Like you might as well participate, be involved.
Yeah, this is like the truest form of participation in the podcast. You draft with us.
This is media in 2018, everybody. This is where we're at. We're doing live streams, /podcast/live drafting. And it's all
Can you
good.
believe I invented this format? It's
can't.
great, and everyone copies it. They put their
everybody
like people drafted on YouTube before, but they never thought to put their face cam on.
Yeah, no, that's a
it's a game changer. Yeah, and it's like nobody. That's all I. You know, it's gonna happen. I just wanted a couple people to give me props. I don't know if that's me asking too much. Or it's petty. No. I just feel like be like, hey, you know what? The guy who originated this Fantasy Couch, he has a good channel. Check him out. Like that's all I wanted from a couple of people.
It's good karma. They should know. Like you have to pay credit where credit's
due. But no,
due.
they don't want to do that.
That's how the internet works, everybody. For all those young whippersnappers out there, there's such thing as internet karma, and it will reveal itself.
I found the last of the Chiefs. Travis Kelce. I found a straggler. How'd that happen?
That was good. That was good. I like that.
Fitness Ninja says, I'm broke or I would draft. How much money you got in your account, Ninja? Let's see if we can do. You want to do 11 cents? You want to see if we got do you got $1.10 in your account? Let us know. Steve says drafting is fun. Okay. So
there you go. Statement of the year.
So after, I don't like reading every name, but my team, I had the first pick. My team is Gurley, Hopkins, and Kelce. Mike has C-Mac, Devontae Adams, and Phillip Lindsay. There goes Aaron Jones.
So your team's very balanced, obviously. Mine's heavy on running back. So I'm going to start picking wide receivers.
Well, one reason I didn't want to go 2 running backs is because you only have to pick 2 and no flex. That's why. So if you kind of do the math, it's not a for sure strategy though. But if you do 6 times 2, that's only 12 running backs. I'm sure the 12th running back selected can't be that bad too, you know? So, or realistically, you're picking the 10th or 11th running back. That's still probably an RB1 if you know what you're doing. Yeah, I wanted Aaron Jones too, Steve. Fitness says he's got $2 something. I think we can do let's try to find like a $2 draft then. $1, $2. We'll do one more. So, guys,
keep it going.
First time on the CouchCast, we are doing a live snake draft. I wanted to change it up.
We should whoever wins, we should give them something or some shout out.
Well, they win money, but that's what I was planning on thinking of doing too. Like maybe do a little something. Yeah. We'll see.
Let's give these guys some some props. If they beat both of us, that's crazy.
Well, shout out's free. We can easily do a shout out. I'm gonna do this.
I just want to
look. We'll do this. Winners from this league and the next league, we'll get a shout out. We'll shout you out at least on the podcast, at least on Facebook, wherever we can. We'll shout you out. You'll get recognition.
Can we send him something?
No. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I gave away a couple gifts on Saturday's live stream. On this live stream, I'm giving away a T-shirt, I think. Okay.
Oh, okay. How about this? I got ebooks still, copies of the ebook.
How many copies you got left?
Copy. I definitely have enough, like 2.
Okay. Make sure they don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So winner of this one will get a free my how to play fantasy football book, the electronic version.
Get your hard copy.
Yeah, if you don't have what's wrong with you if you don't have a hard copy?
Yeah, come on. Get with it.
Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm checking everyone's team. So 2 teams don't have a running back other than me. But I might really like some running backs left over.
Ooh, I got Ebron. I love that.
Actually, I might wait on running back. I see 3 good running backs.
Okay.
There's
strategy alert.
Yeah. My team's good so far.
Yeah. It's not as good as mine, but it's good.
I love Kirk Cousins this week.
Kirk Cousins.
I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins. Just one of my favorite.
Book's actually really good. Like I'm just reading it, going through it.
The book.
It's very well put together.
Yeah,
like the formatting.
Book's great. Work really hard on it.
Yeah, you could tell. Definitely shows.
Oh, and I did have.
We're all about quality.
I did get. Oh no, I didn't get. I'm gonna go with Diggs. Even though I don't like him, I'm going for first place.
Diggs?
Yeah. I don't like him this week, but I figure because I'm trying to win first place here. I figure I'm gonna go with a stack that I can get, and it's not a horrible pick either.
I'm going with.
I'm expecting Diggs to play, guys. Fully expecting him to play.
Yeah, he should be good. This is tough. All right, I'm going with. Okay, got it. I'm going with Cooks. That was tough. I had to think a little bit there. There was a lot of options.
Jonah says Belichick is going to focus on Thielen. It's kind of tough to focus on a slot receiver, but Belichick can do it.
Yeah. I just think he's so good, like, you can't really, like, stop it. Like, you can contain him, but he's going to get...
What you can do is go on an island with Diggs. Put Stephon Gilmore, shadow him, and then double Thielen every play, and that's it.
Got it. But I feel like people have tried that, and it didn't work, obviously.
Yeah.
Because he still scores and gets
No, I think,
yards.
I don't have the stat, but I think people started doing it after 3-4 weeks because they're like, all right, this guy, we can't let Thielen go off anymore. But
he's so good. Like, his route running is just like...
Yeah, I mean, and it's tough to double a slot receiver who may not be running deep routes a lot. Like, how, you're going to really bring a safety to play within the first 5 yards every play. That's kind of tough.
He might be, like, I could argue he's the best receiver in the NFL right now.
Yeah. Who else? I mean, in fantasy-wise.
Like, consistency for sure. Like,
Thielen's really good, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right.
How did someone pick Sanders over Juju? What? I love Sanders this week.
Yeah, Sanders
against the Bengals is a killer matchup, guys.
Yeah, that's a great
Don't
matchup.
worry about that. Yeah. I'm not
You just had a huge
I'm not
game.
saying Juju's whack, but see, this is recency bias here from Jonah. Just because Juju blew up last week. This is what guys, I look at the stats in DFS, it's so funny. This is how it goes. Antonio Brown is a bust, he's garbage. Antonio Brown's a bust, he's garbage. Antonio Brown's dope. Antonio Brown's dope. Not Juju's not dope anymore. And then boom, now Juju's dope. Like it's just really because of the last game. They're both dope. And there's going to be plenty of games where both of them don't ball out.
Yeah. Agreed.
So my team is so far Gurley, Hopkins, Kelsey, Cousins, Diggs, not bad. And Mike's team, a little bit competitive here, huh, Mike? These guys are competing.
A little bit, yeah, surprisingly.
And then Mike with the second pick went C-Mac, Adams, Lindsey, Ebron, Brandon Cooks, and his picks coming up soon.
How do you rate that on your radar?
Cooks is tough because I feel like one receiver on the Rams is going to ball out or all three will be okay. So it's tough to really predict which one.
Well, it's really two now, main receivers, I would say. With
Josh Reynolds did better than both of them last game, though. I mean, it's not...
Well, I mean, like, that is more fluky.
Yes, but what do you do when you're a defense? Don't you want to try to stop Woods and then Cooks,
Well, I mean, it's easier said.
You also want to try to stop Gurley, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. That's got to be number one. That's number one. Yeah, stop Gurley. And the Detroit Lions, I'm sure, will do that. Easy cheesy. That one's easy, guys.
Easy peasy.
That's so easy. Stop. I could stop Gurley.
No problem.
Stop Gurley.
I could stop Gurley.
I could stop Gurley.
One time we went to Miami for bachelor party, and my homie thought he saw Todd Gurley. He thought it was Todd Gurley, but it wasn't. So he was talking to this guy. I think it was Todd Gurley.
Oh, he talked to him.
Just a regular person. Yeah, like because he thought he was talking to Todd Gurley. It was hilarious. He was all excited, and they were like, that's not Todd Gurley. Sorry,
oh my god, yeah.
He's like, Todd Gurley asked us what we were doing tonight. I was like, what?
So I made a slight mistake, but not to worry. So I picked a running back when everyone else's running backs were full because I was not paying attention.
Who, Chubb?
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, I was gonna pick Chubb regardless. So all that changes now is I'm gonna get the last defense, but I already know there's plenty of defenses that are good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hilton, sure. I mean, Jalen Ramsey didn't practice today, or I think he kind of gave it a go, but he didn't do enough to even be considered limited. You think Watkins plays this week? Watkins is just, I'd say yes, but who knows, man? Like that guy's foot. Olsen, yeah, that's a great pick though. This late, Olsen could be like the second best or third best tight end. That's pretty. That's pretty.
Oh, I like that guy's team. He has Danny Stern he has a good team. He has Mahomes, Connor, Julio's okay. Woods good, Mixon, Galladay. Yeah, that's a good team. I'm afraid of that team.
It's okay. I don't see, because you have to worry. Impressed. No, it's good, but you have to worry about Connor. Julio doesn't have the best matchup.
Yeah, I don't like the
Woods goes back to what I was saying with the Rams. That's what makes him so good. You never know who's gonna ball out on the Rams.
But they always produce. It doesn't matter. Like
yeah, but you don't know which guy it's gonna be.
But usually it's both.
Yeah, but dude, okay, we just saw a game where 105 points were scored. Woods and Cooks underperformed. It's pretty big.
But what do you mean by that?
They
underperformed.
They did. You know who? Everett scored 2 touchdowns. Higbee scored a touchdown. Josh Reynolds, I think, scored a couple touchdowns. Those guys, I don't think scored.
Well, so Woods scored a touchdown.
He did?
Woods scored a touchdown. Yeah.
They did okay. Yeah.
Yes, and then Cooks had over 100 yards. So
it's still not that great, though. It wasn't.
But it's not bad.
I don't think they had more points than Everett, the tight end.
Let's find out. Well, obviously, if he scored 2, so Everett. Okay, well, they did actually. One of them.
That's what I'm saying, though, dude. Like, I'm just saying, I don't like. It's good. I do like, and they're not gonna need to throw the ball in the fourth quarter, so. But it's not a bad pick because there's a lot of wide receivers that kind of suck this week. They're not ideal. Mixon was a good pick. Galladay, I think if Aqib Talib is back, watch out because they're just all they're gonna do is try to stop Galladay.
I think the Chiefs are just gonna destroy the Raiders. Like it's just gonna be it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Derek Carr's gonna cry for the second time.
Yeah, for sure he will.
Yeah, look, there's a couple defenses I can go with. The Bears, the Dolphins, the Bills. I'm going to go with the Bears.
Someone picked the Seahawks defense in the 6th round.
Yeah, that's what you do in these type of drafts sometimes. It's just that I just don't see a big difference between defenses this week. That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Like the Packers are just as good. I mean, all these defenses are good to me. So, and look, I got the Bears were the very last pick.
Yeah, that's great. If you're getting the Bears.
Yeah, that's great.
Pick.
So should we name all these picks?
Yeah. I mean, for the podcast listeners,
the audio. Okay.
Yeah.
With the first pick, Hussein the Brain's team contains players such as Todd Gurley, DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Kelce, Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs. Ooh, what a crazy contrarian stack right there. Nick Chubb against a tough Texans D, but he'll push through. Mark my words. And then the risky AJ Green, who might be a quite the boom or bust pick. And Bears D, who's always solid. Mike Mattal with the second pick. Christian McCaffrey, Devontae Adams, Phillip Lindsay, Eric Ebron, great pick right there. Brandon Cooks.
Thank you.
Mike Evans, we got him late. Jared Goff. I don't really like that, but you never know. The Chiefs. See, this is what I keep saying. The Rams, you never know. So I wouldn't be surprised if Goff puts up 10 fantasy points or he puts up 34. I really wouldn't either way.
In Detroit.
Yeah, exactly. What do you need? Akeem Talib might be back. Their defense might destroy Detroit. You could have drafted the Rams D. Detroit is. Kerryon Johnson might not play. Marv Jones is out for the year. Golden Tate's not on the team. That sounds pretty bad. I don't think Goff needs to throw it. But then again, Sean McVay's crazy. He can throw a bunch too.
Yeah, what are you talking about? That's what they do. They just
pull up a game where Jared Goff didn't have a great game. He's had those. And they still dominated.
Yeah, it happened in week 6.
They dominated. Yeah, it could be a Todd.
He's only had one bad game.
It could be a Todd Gurley game.
He's literally only had one bad game. You can't project.
So you're just like, okay, he's good. They're playing a bad team. Okay, that's pretty basic fantasy analysis there. Sure, that's true. He is great, but I knock him down a little bit because you can't predict what's going to happen in this game because that's how Sean McVay calls the plays. He's very aggressive. You never know what's going to happen. You think it's a Todd Gurley game, and then boom, it's a Jared Goff game. Maybe the Rams D finally plays well and dominates.
I'm gonna gamble on Goff. Yeah. This week.
Well, it's just that's what I would call it, a gamble though. So I'm not bad, not good. Sure. It's just like it's kind of tough to predict. Number 3, Jonathan, Kareem Hunt, Antonio Brown, Aaron Jones, George Kittle, Sanders, Seahawks D, Hilton, Luck. I love this team right here. I absolutely love it. Yeah,
it is
a good team, and it makes a lot of sense here. Kareem Hunt should get a lot of work. The only bad thing about Kareem Hunt is we might see Spencer Ware score some touchdowns this game. It's against the Raiders. Yeah. I mean, does anybody here in the live chat think this is not going to be a huge blowout? Like, huge blowout. I think it's only
going to be a huge
14 and a half spread because the Chiefs are going to rest players at the end. That's why. Huge blowout. So I love Jonathan's team. Danny picked Mahomes in the first round. Then Connor, Julio. We went over this team. Woods, Mixon, Galladay, Olsen, Titans, a little risky. I don't like it that much. Cam, Team 5, Chalupa, Batman, Cam, Thielen. Oh, look, I like the 2 pick. And then you went James White. What's up with that, dude?
Yeah, what was that?
James White against the Vikings? Why? This Patriots offense is going to be so spread out. They'll hit several different weapons. Then Odell, Juju, Breda, Jared Cook, Broncos D. So I like some of the later picks, but yeah, I think James White kind of messed it up. I guess other than James White, though, you got a good team. And then Jason, Saquon, Tyreek, Eckler, Keenan Allen, Edelman, Gronk, Green Bay, and Phillip Rivers. This seems like a pretty extreme team. I just don't see this team winning first place. But the first three, 4 picks are good though. And then went kind of weird. Edelman, Gronk, and then Rivers was kind of weird there. White, because Michelle's gonna have trouble running, they're gonna need the screen game and pass to RB. Yeah, but shouldn't they be able to shut that down too? And then boom comes Rex Burkhead.
Oh,
which who knows what they're gonna do with him. All right, let's do just one more, last one. So let's head on over to drafters.com. If you haven't signed up, use promo code Couch. And you guys listening to the podcast, you can give it a try as well. You get $10 free sign up bonus. Look, I'm partnered up with Drafters, but this is not part of the deal. I'm just doing it because people like to have fun. And you guys listening to it, you can sign up. You get $10 free, so you can try out the site. Steve just swore, and he didn't realize Rex Burkhead's back. He's very shocked. Don't worry, guys. No. On Drafters, you're allowed to swap players. Yay!
Wow. That's
new
cool.
Feature. That's changing the game.
Yeah.
All right, guys, head on over to lobby.
New spin on fantasy.
Why is everyone participating? This is crazy.
We're like always shocked by like people actually participating.
Yeah, it always happens. They're giving away a Tyreek Hill signed jersey too. So
Whoa.
So Mike's gonna try to give the winner a digital. He has a couple copies left. Digital ebook of my
Message me.
my how to play fantasy football. But you got to win though one of these leagues. And Saturday, guys, this Saturday on the main channel, I will be doing a live stream. And heck, I'll be giving out more prizes. So I was only gonna give out one prize that didn't win last week. I'll be giving out 3 prizes again, so make sure you tune in Saturday. It'll probably be around 7:30 p.m. Eastern on the main channel, Fantasy Couch, not this channel, and we will be doing drafts all day on that live stream. So, can't play this draft, no money. Well, Fitness Ninja says I've got $3 in my account. All right, we'll do something under $3. Let's see what we have. What do we have? I wish we can do a 6-team. There's none. They don't even have any. Well, I can't hit up the guys right now. It's too late for now. So we'll just do a.
What about the?
We can only do a 3-team unless we do the $5.50 one. Should we just do the same? No, I want to do a short one. I'm bored of it. You know, I don't want it to take long. Three-team draft is super fast. Let's do There's a 33¢. There's a.
Let's do the one for $109.
Yeah, you wouldn't join that. Oh, I found one. $1.10. 0 of 3. Mike, hurry up and join. Okay. You know how these guys are.
I got it.
So we're only one person is literally gonna get in.
Am I
You're in because there's a lag, remember, with the live show. So
yeah,
you get a 15-second advantage. It's we're doing it.
Let's go.
Who got in? Who's the lucky one?
Okay, Bird 2.
Danny says I'll let him play. Who's Bird 2? It better be Couch Fam. Better be Couch Fam.
That's crazy. It might not be.
It's kind of late, so not too many people are drafting. Who is Bird 2, though? You guys better speak up in the live. This better be Couch Fam.
I don't think it is.
This guy doesn't look like Couch. Oh, John Bird. He's in. Okay, that's a.
Okay.
At least it's Couch Fam. Yeah. All right, John Bird. If you're not a noob, go ahead and click that "I am ready, let's draft" button right there. Only noobs don't click that button. You definitely. You want to be noob, Mike? Are you noob? Did you click the button?
No,
I click. Oh, there it goes. All right.
Come on, it's not my first draft. This is not my first night using drafters. Yeah. Come on. I'm a vet. Play every week.
Picking Toad Gurley.
God. It's like the same players.
You gotta go Todd Gurley now.
Oh, he took my pick. No.
You're gonna have to pivot. You're gonna have to change strategy.
I'm pivoting now.
So I got the first pick. Bird has the second pick. Mike Mattal is the third pick. I went Gurley. Bird went C-Mac. Then Mattal went Thielen. That's a great panic pick by him. And then pick number 4.
Great panic pick.
Is Hunt. After this, we'll be doing a Q&A, guys.
All right. The good stuff. People loved it.
It's so hard to stream and draft. People don't get it. They think it's easy.
You think this is easy,
it's so
people?
Hard.
You know how technically proficient you have to be to do both?
It's difficult.
We're making miracles happen out here every week. Crazy. So Bird 2 picked Tyreek Hill, and Brain is on the clock. He might panic. Ooh, nice. Mahomes. Good job.
Stack.
I wanted him, but not that. Oh, he went heavy on the
stack. It's a stack.
I'm glad I got a piece of it. I got Hunt. I just got.
That's a Hunt. Yeah, I mean, that's not the stack, but it Hunts, man. Hunts against the Raiders. You gotta like that.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. And then
Brain, you still have to go with Mike again for the rematch. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. Sounds exciting.
That draft was for $0. me and you did, so it's just, nobody even has to know about it.
Yeah, no one has to know. I prefer people not know.
One of us will win though, so
yeah,
it actually looks pretty even too.
Yeah,
so anybody.
I mean, it has to be even. Like the players, there's not a lot.
I think we both drafted badly.
Yeah, I was more concerned about the mic, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned with. That's why I drafted.
Yeah, I was like, what? I'm so upset about it. Still, I like wanted to work so badly.
We should have tested it. That's what you test it beforehand.
Yeah, test it after this.
It might not. Well, yeah, we'll restart. Don't, guys. Next podcast, I promise Mike will have a new mic.
It will be fire.
It'll be so.
Yeah.
Dude, it'll be like Joe Rogan, Elon Musk. It'll be like Joe Rogan, Bobby Lee.
yeah. Had a baby. It's called like Tiger Rogan Belly.
Couch Belly.
Couch
Belly podcast
experience.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Couch Belly experience.
It's gonna be great. That's amazing.
Yeah. Podcast is, I mean, it's the future.
And the future is now. Yeah.
The future is now. 3 years ago, I remember when you were like, we have to start a podcast. I was like, I was on the fence.
It's like a weird thing.
It's like you have to have it. Yeah, you have to have a podcast now. It's like required to be relevant, I would say.
Yeah.
All right. So Braden's on the clock. He goes with Odell.
Go ahead and
Beckham.
Go ahead and sum up all the teams, Mike.
Okay. So where do I do? Okay. I'm gonna look at it. So I got Adam Thielen, Antonio Brown, Devontae Adams, Kareem Hunt. How do you see the other people?
Scroll down.
Okay, wait, I'm on the clock. We'll do it later. I need to figure this out. I'm getting nervous now.
I had the first pick. So far, my team is Gurley, Mahomes, Kelsey, Julio, Odell. Bird had the second pick. 3-team draft, guys, for this Sunday for Week 13 only. Second, Team 2, Bird has C-Mac, Tyreek, Cam, Hopkins, and Juju. And Mike Mattal with the third pick. Thielen, Hunt, Antonio Brown, Devontae Adams, Saquon, and he's on his sixth pick.
You like that Saquon pick late or what?
Yeah, I like the value you got for him.
Yeah.
It's so weird when it's just like a 3-team draft. Since you're used to 12-team drafts, it's different. But it's cool too. It's quick, you know. It's not a... You don't have to invest the whole day into, you know, you got to plan your whole day to do a draft. This is going to take about 8 minutes total. You're done.
And that's where, I mean, it's something for everybody. That's why drafters exist. Yeah. It's a different experience. And, you know, that's good. That the fantasy market is innovating. Should always be innovating and see how the sport grows. Like, you know, it could be like esports, like fantasy sports. At one point could be like, you know, the next esports or whatever. So who knows? Who knows where this will go? People are passionate about it, so that's why we're here.
Everyone has a running back already, so I don't need a running back. That's from what I know. Yeah, everyone has their running backs picked already.
How do you think the Colts are going to do against Jacksonville's defense?
They're going to do good, especially Jalen Ramsey hasn't practiced this week, so if he doesn't play, man, they're against Luck, Mr. 3 or 4 touchdowns a game. That's
dude. I think Ebron is going to have a day. Like it's going to be scary.
Yeah.
Who would have known that this would happen?
Yeah, it's crazy. I got Ebron in the Instagram Experts League. So I'm like, dude, I really have a chance to win.
You know what? I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to go with Andrew Luck. Just talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know if Mahomes is gonna be best QB, but other than Mahomes, it's kind of like who do you pick there? There's there's Winston, there's Cam Newton, who else is there? Luck's up there. Aaron Rodgers, who nobody has faith in anymore. Kirk Cousins is, I think, up there. You know, there's a lot of options. I think Cam's got to probably be number 2, just because of there's so many ways he can crush it this game. It's against the Bucks. Winston can score. It could be a shootout. You know, he can run, obviously. He's got Olsen. He's got C-Mac. He's got DJ Moore. And, ladies and gentlemen, I have Aaron Jones. I love Aaron Jones this week.
Wow.
So
last pick,
much.
Aaron Jones.
All right, so here's the team. So last out of these 2 drafts, whoever wins, Mike's going to give an ebook to. The How to Play Fantasy Football ebook. And guys, I mean, if you don't have your copy of this book right here, what are you guys doing? I'm selling signed copies for $20, but Mike's gonna give you a digital copy too, just so you'll be cool like that. To whoever wins this league, and we're gonna be doing this Saturday on the main channel all day. So join Saturday, guys, on the main channel. We'll be doing live drafts all day long. Of course, I'll be doing it too, so you can draft with me. So here's a sum up of the teams. I had the first pick. I went Gurley, Mahomes, Kelsey, Julio, Odell, Seahawks D, Mike Evans, Aaron Jones. Team 2, Bird, C-Mac, Tyreek, Cam, Hopkins, Juju, Connor, Kittle, Broncos D. Oh, you went Chiefs again? You should have switched it up, dude. What's wrong with you? But I do kind of like the Chiefs Hunt stack, though, because, you know, the defense does good, the running back does good sometimes. Mike went Thielen, Hunt, AB, Devontae Adams, Saquon, Gronk, super risky, Luck, and Chiefs D. This is a very risky. This is like an alternate team. You're like a goth kid team. Definitely different thinking. Yeah, this is good.
I have a weird strategy.
I think I'm gonna win. I think I'll win this one. Pretty confident in my team this week.
We shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. All right, guys, let's go back to the normal screen. That was a lot of fun. And you guys at home, you want to play, it's drafters.com. That's drafters.com. And make sure you use promo code COUCH. You'll get $10 free bonus credit. Beast, he seems to not care about anything and just wanted the Q&A. I'm just assuming. He's like, I got my question ready. Are we done? You can ask my question, please.
Questions are getting intense this week. Very everyone always says, like, I need the win.
Yeah, they're getting way more intense this week for sure.
Yeah. Aggressive.
No, Beast is always cool. I'm just messing with him.
Beast says
pick one, please. Michelle, Gore, Tate, or Herndon, non-PPR.
I mean, Michelle.
You just got to go with the obvious one. Go with Michelle.
Yeah. Don't get cute.
Yeah, especially if you pick Chris Herndon. That's getting like really.
Yeah,
that's getting so cute.
Why is that? You're really getting risky out here.
Jonah, Mixon, Chubb, or Connor, PPR. How do you have all these options?
Yeah, how are you in first place? Please tell me you're in first place before Toddler League.
Give him an answer.
Oh, you want pick one?
Yeah, one out of those 3.
All right, I'm going Chubb. I like Chubb. He's just a beast.
I got it.
Gets so many.
I got it ranked number 1 Connor, number 2 Chubb, number 3 Mixon.
You can rank. Honestly, you can make a case.
Yeah, you can do any order for those 3.
Yeah,
you really can. Especially PPR. I mean, Mixon catches a lot of balls. It's crazy. Rio says Winston or Lamar Jackson. Very tough right here, but I have to go with Winston because Lamar Jackson is just not that proven yet. Even though this is a dream matchup for Lamar Jackson, very likely Lamar has his best game this year.
I think this is Lamar Jackson like coming out
breakout game
party.
for sure.
And he might run for, I don't know. I bet you he rushes for like at least 60 yards and maybe a rushing touchdown to go along with whatever he does.
Okay, but to answer.
So I'm going to go Jackson.
Okay, so Mike says Lamar Jackson. I say Jameis Winston.
So whoever you like better, me or say,
just go with whatever you want, basically. No, it's like I do like Lamar Jackson this week a lot.
He's my featured start of my list this week. So
Ryan asks AJ Green value this week. There's really no way to answer that. I'm not. If I was AJ Green's toe, I think I could give you a better answer, but I don't know. I don't know what's up with AJ Green, man.
Well, who was your other options? I mean, if your other options are like,
it's all about the question, like what's his value? It's kind of like, well, who knows?
Like it's contextual.
I don't know if AJ Green knows. I don't know if Driscoll knows that.
Driscoll definitely.
Now you gotta know. You got a player A versus player B question. I might be able to help you out, but
yeah.
You know, AJ Green, he's talented, but he has a toe injury and he doesn't have Andy Dalton. That's the facts. What's gonna happen? Nobody knows. AJ Green doesn't know. Bengals don't know.
It's risky. Let's just say
it's super risky.
If you start him,
more. Yeah, it's more risky than starting Lamar Jackson. It's super risky.
Yeah.
Shady or Hilton? Somebody said Hilton is injured.
Oh wow, is that a question? Is he?
I haven't heard anything. Don't read into these.
Oh, okay. Wait. He has a groin injury, limited in practice.
Yeah, he's fine.
So
he's
if
fine.
He doesn't play tomorrow.
Fine.
If he doesn't practice tomorrow,
he's fine. He's fine.
Should be fine. Especially with Ramsey out. Oh,
now Ramsey's in danger of missing the game.
Yeah. So that's true. I would definitely pick
Everyone said Hilton. The live chat is now flooded with Hilton.
Hilton, yeah. Don't get cute. That should be the theme of these questions.
Okay. This is flooded with a bunch of craziness in the chat. I can't even get. Here's one. Start one wide receiver, one flex. Connor, Michelle, Diggs, Corey Davis, Flash Gordon, DJ Moore.
There's too many names. I guess a lot of options.
Yeah, it's hard to do on a live show, but definitely start Connor. And
yeah, Connor's good.
Dang, man, how close is that cop? And
I live in the heart of.
And then Connor and Michelle Diggs or Corey Davis.
Diggs, Connor, Corey Davis. I don't know.
We don't know if it's PPR or not. That would have helped. Because in non-PPR, it's definitely Michelle.
I would say Corey Davis has a good chance to produce against the Jets this week. He's coming off a pretty solid performance against the Texans. So I think there's a lot of upside there this week.
Jonah says he thinks there's a cop on his street. Probably wearing headphones. No. He thought there was a cop on his street, Jonah's street.
Yeah.
Like when you listen to a rap song in the car and then there's police sirens on the track.
Yeah, that always still scares me.
It's my number one fear.
Yeah.
Josh Gordon, Corey Davis, or Josh Reynolds. Pick one. PPR. Look at this. Look at Rios, the champion. Knows how to ask questions here.
There you go.
Corey Davis.
Yeah, I think Corey
Davis. You already
Davis.
basically answered this in a way.
Corey Davis. Go with it.
If Carrion doesn't play, Howard, Edwards, Kirk, or Westbrook?
Edwards. Just go with Edwards.
Oh, Gus the Bus. He's like one of my top starts this week.
Come on, bruh.
Gus the Bus against the Falcons? Are you crazy?
As Justin Bieber would say.
Moore. Who's T Moore?
T
Moore. There's a David Moore and a DJ Moore.
Who's T Moore?
Yeah, Ryan, you're done. You had your chance. Sorry, dog. Maybe next stream. Jonah, Reed or Njoku?
Njoku.
Reed.
I like. You like Reed? Why? You give an explanation.
Well, Reed's been having his best games by far when since Colt McCoy took over.
That's true. He had a 20-point game.
This is first time he had 70 yards and first time he got a touchdown since like week 1. Huh?
He's had back-to-back.
Yeah, and he hasn't had a 70-yard game this year until Colt McCoy took over.
True.
So I'm going with Reed.
Okay, I like that. I think the only reason I prefer Njoku is because, first off, the Texans defense aren't that strong against tight ends. And also because I think Baker's a better quarterback. So, and he's coming off a really good game last week where he had a touchdown and 5 catches for 60.
Well, we're split. I'm still staying with Reed.
Yeah. So go with who.
Jason asks Brait or Kittle. I'm going with Kittle. You got to start your studs.
Why would you even have another tight end if you have Kittle?
Well, Brait's good to hoard. I like hoarding valuable pieces.
True, but it's not like you're like. Why would you?
I mean, I wouldn't think about starting Brait over Kittle, but I like hoarding Brait.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think.
Steve says, "I got a fantasy question. Which tools do you guys regularly use to investigate the week?"
Well, I just use my platforms that I play on. So Yahoo. Oh, does he mean like apps, like outside information, like?
Well, I'm not gonna give away all my secrets. I'm not gonna do that. What I like to use is Pro Football Focus, though. That's pretty good. They sponsored this episode, and that's a premium service, though. And it's like, I know it's not for everybody, but I do absolutely love it. And I use the NFL lines. I always look at the NFL lines to see the high scoring games. And I just use a variety. And I also use what Mike says. Like, I go to Yahoo and I look at who they're playing, and I go one by one, and I just look at what's going on, who's getting targets. Tools help me a lot, and they help me get better and faster at what I do, because I need to get stuff done fast in order to give you guys information. But what it really comes down to is really just analyzing what's going on, who's getting targets, who's going to play, predicting what's going on, and players that when you can project better because of one reason, it's a high scoring game, or they're going to be down, or his quarterback's good, or sometimes it's just like he's a stud, and knowing what's up, then you rank that player higher. That's really what it comes down to.
Definitely. The more data, though, the better, for sure. So just read as many articles as you can.
Well, Steve, so one thing on Pro Football Focus that you can't find anywhere else is the wide receiver cornerback matchups, and other sites do have that, but they are also premium and they are crappier. So you can't find that information for free. And when you do, it's way more difficult to read, because it's a lot of, if you think about it, that's like 90 cornerbacks and 90 wide receivers, and who's better and who's taller, who's faster, and who's shadowing who, and do they play zone. It's so much read. It's so crazy, and I love the way PFF breaks that down. So that right there, knowing which wide receiver is guarding which cornerback and which one's good, which one's bad, and it highlights it in green, yellow, white, and red. Red meaning like, it's a bad matchup, or green meaning like they're going to destroy this cornerback. So, there is some information that's free, but you may not need that. I mean, it depends. If you're only in one $20 league, then I understand if you don't want to pay for pre-FF. But if you're playing DFS and you're, playing high stakes and you're really into it, then PFF's definitely worth getting, for sure. Some sites lie too. Got to really research or watch the games. I wouldn't say lies. Yeah, there's quality, and some sites aren't quality. Jason says PFF has helped me in drafters a lot. Yeah, it's really good.
Or listen to podcasts too. There's a lot of good fantasy football podcasts,
like CouchCast.
CouchCast, the premier fantasy football podcast. But I mean, just do some research, like explore, see what's out there, and then see what you like best. And then
Fantasy Couch is the best. What my other channel has the best waivers, the best DFS picks. Yeah, it's really good. It's a rabbit hole with these tools and stuff, man. But I think if you're subscribed to our channels, you'll be doing just fine. People swear by it. You just read the comments. Like people are like, "Oh man, I'm kicking butt this year. I'm doing great. Like this is the best videos. Every Tuesday I look forward to the waiver videos." That's what everyone says. So Danny messed up his question. So he really meant Howard, Kirk, or Westbrook.
Howard, Kirk, or Westbrook? I would go with Kirk.
Christian Kirk?
Yeah.
Over Howard? Oh, Howard's so...
Howard?
Howard's been...
Jordan Howard?
2-point Howard.
Yeah, have to throw, and then, I mean, someone's going to get a ball in the end zone.
Yeah, I think you got to go Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
And I believe Danny's in PPR, which I guess totally sways that.
Yeah.
Because I think you consider Howard only in non PPR, so it's really
Howard bust.
Yeah.
I just dropped him and picked up another tight end in one league.
He's that bad, yeah.
I didn't even think twice. I was like,
I mean, the thing with Howard is I still kind of like him in DFS GPP as a contrarian pick, but in season long, you're really not starting the guy anymore. He's so bad, and if he does have a good game, which is, you know, not too likely, he's probably going to be on your bench anyway. And that's the truth.
Cohen's the guy.
Especially in PPR. Yeah. That last game, he was a really good receiver. I think 7 catches? 7, something like that. 7 catches. That's incredible. Fitness Ninja says, yeah, I was 10-0 with Brain's advice, and then I listened to someone else, and now I'm 10-2. Ew, gross. What's wrong with you? It's disgraceful. You should be ashamed of yourself. You listen to someone else. Come back to the couch side. What are you doing? The shame.
This guy, Mike Fabiano.
This guy's going to listen to Mike Fabiano. Now he's ashamed. He's at least he admits it though. He wants to repent. Yeah. You know what? I welcome you back with open arms. Come back. Come back to the couch family. Your family here, dude. We can never shun you away. You can always come back to your family.
Yes. We will always welcome you.
I have Aaron Jones, Carry On, and Gus, so I'm good. Well, that's great. I wish I had those guys in the couch league. I'm done in the couch league, Mike. It's over.
Yeah, it's been over. I'm trying to survive. I have a good team. It's like hard to survive. Matt beat me. I don't know how. Like that was crazy.
Don't worry, I'm getting your revenge this week. Good. He had Drew Brees, so I think I got him.
I can't believe he had 181 points. Like it was crazy. And then the best Amari Cooper game of his career.
Yeah.
And I had 174 and still lost. Like that's
same thing happened last week in the Instagram Experts League. I put up the second most amount of points, but dude had like Cooper and C-Mac, and I'm like, oh my god. Like give me a break. Give me a break.
Points. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Would you ever sell out to any of the major fantasy sites, ESPN, Yahoo? That was always my dream to do that, and now I wouldn't want to because they're trending downwards, and I would just be miserable. Like, you know, everyone always thinks money is the solution. Like, I ask people, why did they play fantasy? Why did they play DFS? And it's just so funny that people say money, and it's like, I broke it down. Let me prove to you guys why isn't money, because I'm reading most of you guys. Let's say most of you guys wager $100 in a year in fantasy. That comes down to making like 13 cents an hour if you win. Because think about how much football you watch, how much time you dedicate, how many podcasts you listen to, and you're in the live chat typing, whatever. 13 cents an hour. I'm just making that number up. It's probably less. So if you're really in it for the money, wouldn't it be better getting a better job? And that's if you win too. What you could do is just lose. You can be losing 13 cents an hour doing this. So it's like it's never about the money. It isn't. And now that me and Mike met a lot of rich people, like really ballers, we met a lot of celebrities, we met a lot of pro athletes, and you get to see some people, they're depressed, some people they're happy, And money is a big thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, being poor sucks. Like, it really sucks. When me and Mike were in college, it was rough. I remember $10 was like a lot of money.
I got 2 kidney stones in college because my diet had so much sodium in it. TV dinners every night and like ramen noodles and pizza that I had to have 2
Remember,
kidney
Mike
stones.
was like, we went to that Halloween party and you were just struggling, and we figured out it was a kidney stone. You really toughed it out. I was like, dude, tough it out, relax. Didn't know it was a kidney stone. You did tough it out though.
I thought I was like, I don't know. I've never felt this pain before. It's very sharp. I guess I'll keep partying because it's Halloween. It's college. What are you gonna do?
So yeah, now people are kind of talking about that. So it's not about the money, and that's why selling out. So I'm gonna sell out to ESPN. I'll make 10 times more money. Then ESPN will start dying out, start weeding out. I could get fired any day, and I'd be depressed. And they're gonna make me wear, a blazer and do this and do stupid segments. I want to be in charge. I want to fail, and I had full control getting that F. I want to succeed and have full control when I get that A+. That's it. I don't want to sell out. Like, that used to be my dream. And it's like, no, I want to do exactly what I'm doing now. And that's what happiness is. Everyone's chasing happiness. They just don't know it. And if you're super happy, right? And let's say you're not poor, not in poverty, but you have enough to get by, and you're super happy all the time, and you're not doing anything bad, then what is it? What else do you need? You don't need anything else. There's nothing bigger. So no, I would never want to sell. Like, I'm not going to say never, but no, that's not my goal anymore. I'm just being completely honest. 2 years ago, I used to dream of being on NFL Network, dream on being on ESPN. Oh, they would never hire me. It would be so sick. Nah, I don't even want it now. I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I'm doing it right now. And that's true happiness. And as soon as that happened, it was like the end of the Matrix. Everything unlocked. And I'm like, wow, I'm doing it right now, guys. This is it. This is what I wanted. And when you get what you want, when you're living the dream, why screw that up? Oh, that's my rant.
Getting deep on this show.
I don't even remember the question. Oh yeah, would you sell out?
We're going.
Would you sell out to ESPN or NFL Network? That was the question. I was like, what just happened?
I know. I mean, I was gonna say on the flip side, like, I have a corporate job, and it's like people would say, oh, it's a good job, a good company, but I mean, it's not like a passion, you know what I mean? So it's not something that you come to work every day excited to do. But like for this, like, we're excited to do this. Like, I don't do this for hella money, but I love to do it, and I love to do something I'm passionate about, and like I think that's more important.
Yeah, that's what my grandma would think. My grandma sees a gentleman in a nice suit and then goes to the office, that in her, and back in her day, that's the dream. That's the dream for her. Yeah. Now it's changed with Zuckerberg and Bill Gates, and it's changed. That's not what it is anymore. It is what you make it to be. The word entrepreneur didn't exist in the 60s. It meant nothing. Now it's totally different.
It's cool. Entrepreneurialism is cool, as Gary Vee always says. And I agree with that. For sure. Just live your dreams, basically, people. Do something that you're happy about. Because if you have to do something every day that you're not passionate about, it's not sustainable.
Well, yeah, not everyone's made to do it, though. Let's just be honest. That's true.
But you should do something on the side, even if just something that you're actually, like, passionate about, and it allows you to be creative.
Yeah, well, the truth is also most people don't go all into that either. They do a little bit, and then they give up. But if you really do it and you unlock it, it's great. That's what I'm gonna say. If you do it and you work hard, and you're good at it. That's the thing too. You have to be good at it, right? Because I mean, let's face it. You know, like you wanted to be in the NBA when you were a kid. I wanted to be $100 million athlete. Yeah, and you know, not everyone can do that, right? Not even we couldn't even come close. So it's like it's the same thing with this. Not everyone's gonna be good at this. Not everyone's gonna be good at whatever it is. So that's the honest truth. But if you do and you unlock it, that's awesome. And some people like the corporate. That's fine too. Like you're thinking about it. You make partner in a firm, that could be your goal. Everyone's different. It's whatever you want it to be and whatever happiness is to you. But don't think it's just money though. That's definitely not the case. How about the locks of the week?
Yeah. Whoa.
Perfect set. Dude, I'm like Joe Rogan. I'm like Joe Rogan now.
Wow. Yeah, you've been watching it.
Yeah. I'm just on my podcast game.
Do what you want, bro. This is your show. We're all just living in it, experiencing it.
Steve wants the locks. So I didn't really want to do locks, but I have some. The truth is, me and Mike are basically only doing teasers, right? You only do teasers nowadays.
Basically, yeah. But yeah.
And you see the teasers I do. I've been almost exclusively on teasers.
Tell them what that is for.
Oh yeah, make sure. Okay, so I think most people know exactly what a parlay is anyway. But if you don't, so a parlay is you pick more than one game, you bet on it, and all games that you bet have to come true. You have to hit on all the picks, and if you miss on just one, even if you bet like 7 and you miss on one, your whole bet is screwed. Now, why people do parlays is you can bet like $10 and win like 300. Sometimes you can bet $10 and win like 1,500 if you do a lot of legs. So, what I like to do is teaser, which is almost the same thing as a parlay. All the bets I pick in that teaser has to come true, has to hit. Except we get about 6.5 points. Sometimes we do 6, sometimes we do 7. Depends where you're playing. Sometimes you could do 10, 14, whatever, but that's usually what me and Mike do, about 6.5. So this is my number one pick on the teaser. And for this one, make sure you guys check up on Aqib Talib and Kerryon Johnson's status. That's the Rams -10 at the Lions. Now you look at this and you're like, okay, that's a decent line. But on a teaser, I think is where you get the most value for this. Because you go -3 or -4 Rams. And especially if Kerryon Johnson isn't playing, I think this is an easy game. There's no way they're not going to cover. I just love that. And my second one in the teaser that I'm most confident in is over 43.5 Cardinals Packers. If you do that, I think the Packers could cover this by themselves. So a teaser is going to be, what is that? 37?
6. It's either 6
over 37.
6 or 7 points.
Yeah, so over 37. I think the Packers can get 31 points here, guys. So I love that. My second most confident pick for a teaser. And you could do just those two. And if you wanted to go a little, you wanted to get more and risk less, you can go with the Chargers +3.5. And you go with the teaser. That's Chargers +10. I love that. I think it's going to be a close game between them and the Steelers. Chiefs -14.5. In a teaser, I think if you're going anywhere -10 or less, I think you're great. That's going to be so good. Look, -14.5 isn't great. But then if you go, -9, -8, that's awesome. And we get -7.5 even. And then...
That's true. That's a good one.
Yeah, the very last one is, I probably wouldn't put this in. Or I might change. So this is how I would do it. Just an example. I might change my mind. I do one teaser for just the Rams and the Packers. So I put Rams -10, which would be like Rams -3 or -4. Then I would go over 37 on the Packers game. And then I'd put that in. And then I might do a teaser with 4 or 5 of them with all these. And the last one is the Raiders-Chiefs game under 55. So that with the teaser is going to be under 61, under 62. That probably sounds super complicated, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. But someone got it.
Some people got it.
Sure.
What's your pick?
People that really bet sports. So mine, I'm going to not do a teaser, but you can. I mean, if you like this spread, but I'm going with the Bears -4 at Giants. I think that Chase Daniel is capable of still leading the Bears offense. The Giants are obviously a bad team. The Bears should be able to stop them. I think they're going to air it out a lot, so they should be able to win by at least a touchdown. I think the Bears are that much better just talent-wise. So I'm going to go with that Bears -4 at Giants. Feel free to tease that with one of the other picks that Hussein had. I think the one I like is the KC spread. If you tease that and then the Bears game, I think that's a lock. So
yeah, sure.
that's what we
the
got.
Chiefs are going to win by 12, 15 points, like in that range. So if you tease that, I mean, geez, you're getting -8, minus, right around there. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So somebody said, I like this one too, the Colts. I think Colts -4 over Jags.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So one strategy, gamblers, and me and Mike are definitely not world-class gamblers. We just, just do this as a hobby. We're not professional handicappers. And some people asked about the sites you play on. That's really dicey right now. And the reason we got more into this and started talking about it more is because of the Supreme Court ruling. So all I can say is do your research, ask some friends, and, make sure what you're doing is legal. That's really all I can tell you. I don't want to go promoting any site or anything like that. Just, just be smart about it. That's all only thing I can tell you, and be safe, be legal. Man, what the heck was I about to say? Oh, Colts -4. Okay, so this is strategy world-class gamblers do. So Colts -4. This is what you can do, right? This is just an example. This might not happen. This might not even be good advice, but I'm using this as I think this will be a good example. So Colts -4 over Jags. Jalen Ramsey didn't really practice today. Tomorrow is the day, Friday, that signifies if a player is going to play or not the most, depending on practice participation levels. Immediately, within seconds of hearing that Jalen Ramsey is ruled out tomorrow, you go and bet on the Colts. And you do it immediately because I would think on Saturday that game is going to be -5 or -6. Okay, and also another advice, some sites might have it at -4.5, some sites might have it at -3.5. So, if you're good with other sites or other services, or you're in Nevada and other casinos have it, whatever. So anything you can do to increase your odds always helps. This is what I've learned just from professional gamblers. That's nothing, I didn't come up with this. I've just learned that, watching documentaries and reading and whatnot. This is what they do. If they can get something at -3.5, and they can get something at -3.5 versus, on Saturday it's going to be -5. They get on the -3.5. So that's what I was saying. No Bortles. Hey, maybe that's a good thing, right? We don't know. How do you know that? Bortles has been horrible, man.
I think didn't they bench him?
Yeah. He's benched for Cody Kessler.
Yeah, so we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
can't be worse.
Yeah, could be worse, could be better though. I don't think it's gonna be much better though. I don't think Cody Kessler's gonna take over.
Sign Cap. They should have signed Cap. I'm just kidding. There's too many. There are no playoff contenders. So.
Faith in the Chase Daniels. Yeah, I guess Mike likes this guy Chase. I just found out his name doesn't have an S at the end, by the way. It's Chase Daniel. I did, after doing diligent research today, I was like, oh crap, it's Chase Daniel. I thought it was Chase Daniels all this time.
Yeah, I think everyone did.
Yeah. Breaking news. But his name is Chase Daniel.
Chase
Daniel. So you believe in this guy, huh?
Well, I mean, he's a gunslinger. He's ran the spread offense his entire career, from high school all the way to college. He was really good at it. So I don't know. I just believe in his talent. And in this offense, I'm sure he's ready. He's a very capable backup. I don't think the drop-off will be that dramatic. That's all I'm saying. And he had a good game. His first game starting was over 20 points. So let's give him a chance, people.
All right, well, there you have it, guys. Also, check out the Facebook group. Make sure you go to Facebook and search Fantasy Couch Fam, best fantasy football community. Make sure you guys go to PFF, ProFootballFocus.com. Check out their site, get a membership on there. I love that site. And make sure you're subscribed to both YouTube channels, Fantasy Couch Podcast. Subscribe to the audio version of the podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and also heard we're on Spotify. That's really good. Thanks, everyone, for joining in live. It's always way more fun live. Thank you, everyone, for drafting. I'm Hussein the Brain for Mike Mattal, signing off.